Hey Tony, how are you? Okay? What's that? Oh, awesome, awesome. They have hot dogs. Yeah. No, it's not it. I just can't do it. Maybe tomorrow. You don't have it down yet? Run to the stage for you guys. You guys are good. Hi, Sarah. One is back. Sarah. Timothy A. Clary. Ladies and gentlemen, complete with your Timothy A. Clary uniform, you'll receive 1 jean short, 1 Yankee cap, 1 Ray-Ban model 1983, and a pair of black kicks, as well as a retrieved Rolex watch sold in 1991. Masa. 100 Masas.
Ladies and gentlemen of New York City, citizens of the world, welcome to the Nathan's Famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest weigh-in, where we officially weigh in and certify the greatest eaters in the world for tomorrow's event in Coney Island at high noon, the hot dog eating championship of the world. Now, we have an amazing field of eaters here today. Before I get into that, I would like to thank Hudson Yards for allowing us to be out here in the backyard. It's a fantastic location in front of the vessel. And also to thank Nathan's Famous, the greatest hot dog brand in the world, and my personal favorite. They have hosted this contest decade after decade after decade after decade on the corner of Surf and Stillwell Avenue in Coney Island, the patriotic epicenter of the year, tomorrow at noon. Now, there's been some controversy. I don't know if anybody's heard. But Major League Eating got into a impasse with champion Joey Chestnut, who competed, and he's been competing since the early 2000s. He's won 16 championships, currently holds the world record of an astounding 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. But Joey endorsed a rival brand. It hit a problem with exclusivity, which has always been in place. We had an impasse. It went to the media. I blame all of you. Blew up. And then we tried to resolve it. And ultimately, Nathan's and Major League Eating conceded on the exclusivity issue because the fans wanted him there. And we said, look, it's the 4th of July. Let's just get past this. We still couldn't get to yes with his people. And so he will be in Fort Bliss in Texas eating with the troops. If he can't be in Coney Island, we certainly support him being with the troops, honoring our armed forces. Our door is always open. We want him there. We welcome him back next year if he wants to come. However, that opens up a field of eaters who will be in contention for the mustard belt this year. There are 5 eaters who are all in that 50 range. Ricardo Corbucci of Brazil, Patrick Bertoletti of Chicago, Illinois, Nick Werry of Tampa, Florida, Jeffrey Esper, the number 2 ranked eater in the world, and James Webb of Australia, the number 5 ranked eater in the world. All of them are going to be neck and neck, cheek and jowl, so it's going to be a very, very, very exciting event. In addition, the great Miki Sudo, the champion of the world for the females, yes, thank you, fierce, angel, elegant, fury, breathtaking queen, Miki Sudo, 48 hot dogs and buns, 9 belts. She's going for her 10th. However, Mayoi Ebihara, who I will introduce very soon, from Japan, is here attempting to knock her off her perch. Now, that is the sort of the background that we're talking about. Is Badlands Booker here? Is Booker here? Badlands. Okay. Now, however, wait right there. I'm going to introduce you, Badlands. Badlands is a rapper and an eater and a chugger. A lot of you didn't know this. I'm a rapper and a sort of a gangster rapper. I'm from Brooklyn. And Badlands and I will be having a rap battle to the death tomorrow. But I want to introduce him like I introduced him when he was eating. He's now chugging. Badlands Chugs on YouTube. 3-4 million followers. He's the undisputed chugging eating champion of the world. And this is the introduction for Badlands. He was found as an orphan on a doorstep by a short order cook and a barback. And they took him in and they filled him with love and they filled him with food. And the tiny acorn has grown into the mighty oak. He is the big man, the bad man, Eric Badlands Booker!
Hey, George, good to see you. Good to see you.
Now, Badlands, tomorrow, look what Badlands is holding there. That's the official chug belt that Badlands won last year. 23 seconds and what? 23 what?
Yeah, 23.08 seconds.
23.08 seconds to drink a gallon of Nathan's Famous lemonade, which is just good common sense because it opens up all kinds of time in the rest of the day to clean the garage or do stuff around the house. 23 seconds. Can that be beaten this year? Badlands will be competing against 8 chuggers from around the nation tomorrow. Can it be beaten?
Last time I practiced, I got 20 seconds, so we'll see what happens. If I feel good tomorrow, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Are there any competitors coming who can test you? Because last year you won by, I don't know, a liter or two over everybody. What are we looking at with the competitors?
Well, this year is going to be a great field, okay? We got Airsoft Fatty coming from Maine, YouTube legend, and we got the #1 chugger on TikTok, Aiden Parker. I mean, it's going to be a battle, but, you know, may the best chugger prevail tomorrow.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an amazing American figure, the best guy in the world. You'll see him chug tomorrow live on ESPN. A round of applause for the big man, Eric Badlands Booker.
Appreciate you, George.
And follow him on Badlands Chugs. It's not even about the chugging, because one day it's blue drink and the next day it's red drink, but it's chugging. It's Badlands. He's just so watchable. It makes you enjoy your day that much more. Now, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to introduce the eaters individually so you get a sense. We have about almost half of the eaters who will be competing tomorrow here. Some of them are still coming in internationally, etc., and arriving today. But I'll bring them out, then I'll bring out the top 4. We will weigh them, and then we will do a stare down, and that's obviously a very intense affair where they have the hot dog and a lot of emotion there. So that's right now. I'm just going to bring out some of the eaters. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Elizabeth Salgado. Where are you from, Elizabeth? Where are you from? Vallejo, California, the original home of Joey Chestnut. How many are you going to eat?
As many as I can, just to beat my sister.
She's here to beat her sister. That's all it's about. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Cherish Brown. From Eden, Ohio. Cherish, what's your personal best?
14 in training, but 10 at the contest.
All right, well, the pressure gets to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Cherish Brown. Now, I have from Ostrava in the Czech Republic with a personal best of 21 1/2 hot dogs and buns, Radim Dvoracek. Radim. What kind of things do you eat in the Czech Republic? Are you a competitive eater there?
Oh yeah, I eat dumplings mostly. So I have record in plum dumpling contest, 205 in 1 hour. So I have no speed, so hot dogs are difficult for me. So.
This is the problem that you get. A lot of the folks who are YouTubers and mukbangers can eat 20, 25 pounds of food, but they can't compete in 10 minutes. So we'll see how you do tomorrow at 10 minutes. Thank you. From Japan, the top-ranked eater in Japan, standing on the shoulders of great former champions Hirofumi Nakajima, Kazutoyo Arai, and the great Takeru Kobayashi of Japan. He's here, ideally, to reestablish his nation's dominance in the sport, King Yamamoto. Thank you very much. Now, he has eaten 17 pounds of ramen, 15 pounds of steak. So we will see what he does tomorrow with hot dogs. Thank you very much. You go right back there. Representing South Korea, a veteran, a long-term circuit veteran, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Mary Bauer. Mary, what's your personal best?
12 and a half hot dogs.
Ensemble, usually hot dog themed, and that's always a high point of the weekend. From Brasilia in Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Ricardo Corbucci. Oh, is this the Brazilian cheering squad?
Brazilians everywhere.
All right. How many tomorrow? There's been talk that you might be able to push up to that 50 range. What are you targeting?
Yeah, 50 plus, maybe 52, 53.
If that happens, he'll be right in. This is what I'm talking about. Everyone's right in that range. Thank you very much. Look out for Ricardo tomorrow and the fans. Ladies and gentlemen, Tandra Childress. Tandra, where are you from? I should remember.
San Francisco.
San Francisco, California. A personal best of
12.
12 hot dogs and buns. What are you going to eat tomorrow?
More than 12.
More than 12. Ladies and gentlemen, Tandra Childress, we will introduce her with great fanfare tomorrow. From Brixton in England, with a UK record of 34 hot dogs and buns, the number one ranked eater in Great Britain, ladies and gentlemen, Max Stanford.
Thank you. Yeah.
Max, your personal best, 30, 34?
34, yeah. So hoping to beat that tomorrow. We'll see. It's totally new to me. I'm a rookie, so I'm just going to enjoy it.
No previous history in YouTubing and the big eating?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, in the UK, I do quite a lot of comparative eating, so yeah, it's going to be good. And yeah, YouTube as well. That's good.
Okay. Good luck. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. She's the pepperoni roll eating champion of Long Pond, PA, and if that is not enough, she wants to win the championship belt tomorrow. She has been on the circuit for 14 years, ranked number 22 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Laurel Marie Mele. Laurel, your personal best, 16.
21 and a quarter.
21 and a quarter, but I said it with such confidence. Your personal best, 21 and a quarter.
Yep. 21 and a quarter.
How many tomorrow?
18.
What about the weather? Supposed to be cloudy, hot, humid. Is that going to slow people down, or is that the normal?
The humidity may, but I think the cloudiness is such a godsend.
And no rain. Laurel Marie Mele, ladies and gentlemen, Long Pond, PA. George Chigger has been called the Red Horse of Death. It has been said that he is a man so evil they put him in prison in hell. Hell prison. Ladies and gentlemen, the big man, George Chigger. Now, ranked number 8 in the world. No?
No, 21st.
Ranked number 21 in the world. What's your personal best?
32 and a half and 10.
32 and a half and 10. Now, you're a big guy. The heat is difficult for everybody. Do you ever feel the weight of that heat? Sometimes when I see you, I see the back of your neck is getting red, that your head gets all red. Is that a stressor for you?
Definitely a stressor. When we were DC, it was 105 on stage the other day, and it showed.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. George Chigger. DC, we did a qualifier. It was very, very hot. Ranked number 10 in the world. Please don't correct me if I'm wrong. Ranked number 10 in the world with 10 pounds of boysenberry pie, 158 chicken wings, 39 hot dogs and buns. The 2021 champion of the world from Tucson, Arizona, Michelle Lesko. Only 5'3", 110 pounds, but 39 hot dogs and buns. Obviously, your rival and you two, there's no love lost between you, you and Mickey. What's happening tomorrow? Do you think you can take her down?
Well, she's got me this year. I'm halfway through a bunch of dental work, but next year, because I've been training a bunch of techniques, so I'm going for speed of what I can do with this situation, and next year I'm coming for her.
How do you even eat competitively with dental work?
Very carefully. It's don't die is number one, and put up a good number is number two.
All right, congratulations. Welcome to be here. Michelle Lesko, former champion of the world. Once Takiro Kobayashi had a molar removed only 2 weeks before the contest, and then he got what we call jawthritis. He was day-to-day, but he did end up making it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Tokyo, Japan, 20 pounds of ramen, I give you the great Mayoi Ebihara. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on up. So we have a translator. How many hot dogs is Mayoi seeking to eat tomorrow? She's a volume eater, but not a speed eater. What is she trying to, how many is she seeking?
Okay, so she wants to beat the woman's record, which is 48. In practice, she ate 50. So she just wants to eat as much as she can, and she says that she wants to eat until she passes out. She's been eating 1 meal a day, so she just wants to do her best, yeah.
Wow. First of all, that is news. We're breaking news here today. Okay, I'm breaking news. 50 hot dogs and buns. Don't pass out. Stop before passing out. That's me. I'm a father. Okay. But she is 5'1", and I'm guessing 98 pounds. How does she do it all? Has she always been a big eater?
Yeah, she just continuously just wants to eat. She's more of a volume eater on the daily basis, but she just wants to do her best, beat the woman's record, and she's here to give it her all, yeah.
Okay, rock on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayoi Ebihara. That is really great. That is going to be something to see. So I did not expect that. There were a lot of rumors that last year she ate 33 and 1/2. A lot of rumors that she was up at 39, 40 plus. Now I hear it's 50, and the other sound you heard was Mickey going, oh no. So Mickey is really going to have to be pushed here to tomorrow, so that is going to be very interesting to see. And with that said, in her, nature has fashioned a warrior red in tooth and claw, and her soul shines like magnesium set afire against the dark mountain of night. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 ranked female in the world, the number 3 ranked eater overall, with 9 wins in Coney Island, the great Mickey Sudo. Look how lovely she is. Always so elegant, and the thing you will know when she's really in the zone at the contest, she puts her hair in a ponytail, and I call it the angry pony. She just starts whipping her head around. That's when you know she's in her zone. Last year, very difficult because the weather was so hot. A little bit of news just coming out of the interview there. Supposedly 50 hot dogs. Maybe this is gaslighting. Does that put pressure on you?
Well, I guess the women's record's going down then. It's going to be a great event.
If the women's record goes down, that essentially could be right next to the men. You've been prepping. You're ready. 9 belts. You want the 10th belt. Are you ready for tomorrow?
Absolutely. The audience is in for a treat. I'm going to be pushing myself. I'll have some awesome competition on that stage. We're going to see high numbers. The weather's going to comply, and I can't wait.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the world, the lovely Mickey Sudo. Okay. You can step back. He is the number 1 ranked eater in the Southern Hemisphere, the number 1 ranked eater in Australia. I'm going to get this wrong. The number 5 ranked eater in the world. Is that right? Number 5. Okay, I got that. I have a little memorization to do before tomorrow. He has eaten 70 donuts, 36 hot dogs and buns, and he has won 6 Major League Eating events in the last 6 months, a total of 6 world records. He is on a tear. A lot of people are putting him out there as the favorite to take home the mustard belt tomorrow. My friends, James Webb. James, 6'1", 6'2", 200. Is that about right?
6'1.5", 208 pounds.
All right, very good. Big frame, very good at this. Beating everybody. You beat Joey Chestnut, you beat everybody, but not in hot dogs. What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow there's going to be a new champion, and it's going to be a great experience, and I'm just happy to be here.
What a gracious guy. What I thought he was going to say is, and that champion's going to be me. We will see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for him tomorrow. A lot of people think that he is going to be the winner, but there are 4 other people seeking to stop that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there are 10 commandments, 9 lives, 8 ways to Sunday, 7 seas, 6 senses, 5 fingers, 4 corners, 3 musketeers, and 2 sides to every story. But there is only one Nick Werry. 50 hard-boiled eggs in 3 minutes and 4 seconds, 2 gallons of baby food, 48 Nathan's Famous hot dogs and buns. Look at the guns. He and I work out together. He's wearing a short-sleeve shirt, so you can tell. If I were, you'd see the same thing, basically, in the abs. But, ladies and gentlemen, he is a bodybuilder. He is the husband of Mickey Sudo. They're called the Hungry Couple. Both currently eating 48 hot dogs and buns as their personal best. It's a very expensive lunchtime. It's a very expensive way to live. Nick, I'm going to do a stare down, the first ever husband and wife stare down a little later. But Nick, a lot of competition here. You're at 48. How many can you eat tomorrow? Can you win this? Is that possible?
100%. I think there's realistically 5 or 6 of us. It's going to be a dogfight to the last few minutes. I think that winning number is going to take 55 to 60. And if my practices at home, speak to tomorrow, then that's definitely possible for me to win, whoever body cooperates. But my goal for tomorrow will probably be somewhere between that 55 to low 60s range.
Okay, this is what I'd like to do. Can we bring the scale over? And we're just going to weigh in Mickey and Nick and certify them for competition. Mike Sullivan, MLE host, is going to weigh. I'll hold the belt. Okay, and when you're done, I want to see, let's see this. Mickey Sudo on the scale.
135 pounds.
135 pounds. Is she certified for competition?
She is certified.
She is certified. Ladies and gentlemen, Mickey Sudo. Give me another. She is a fearsome competitor, and you will see that tomorrow. Now, Nick, come on up.
Certified.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Werry, 188 pounds, certified for competition in peak physical condition here today. This is what I'd like to do. Anybody who wants anything gets it. As you can see, this is a loose affair. Anything you want, you get. I'm going to do a stare down. Let's do Mickey and Nick right now, and we'll just each get 1 hot dog each. Nick, could you grab 2? We'll do that. Okay, I'd like you guys to be dead center. The stare down, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously, bragging rights at home. And is Max is Max available? Is Max here? Could someone bring out Max? Ladies and gentlemen, Mickey several years ago could not compete because she was pregnant, and her young son, the son of Mickey and Nick, a genetic phenom. Nobody. He was ranked number 42 in the womb based on genetics alone. And he is currently the mashed banana eating champion of Tampa, Florida. And his first effort here on hot dogs, I believe. All right, that is the hungry couple right there and the future of our sport. Okay. So in this day and age, you're supposed to say, is it okay if I move you? Right? You can't do that. Is it okay if I move you? Yes. Stare down. There's no love lost here. You guys all good? Okay. All right. Well, I will tell you this. They're lovely and having fun, but they are very, very, very anxious and nervous about tomorrow. Both of them very close. So we will be watching that event. That happens right at 11:30. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. So the show tomorrow starts at 10:30 because we have so many people there. We put on a show. It's not much of a show for anybody who's been there. We put on the show starting 10:30. 11 is the women's contest. It will be in the ESPN show, the entirety of it. And then at essentially 12:20, the men's contest starts, and it all concludes at 1. And we will see you both there tomorrow. Thank you very much. Good? Okay. So, anybody who wants any interviews or anything, shots with the hot dogs, whatever you want, you're free to get. Does anybody need anything else while we're here? Any questions or anything? We're all good? Okay. Grab whatever you need. We'll help you out. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me do one shot. Wait. Let me just do one shot. Everybody, tall guys in the back, George. Everybody right here. Tall guys in the back, shorter people in the front. Okay, shorter people in the front. Everybody cluster around. I want to get everybody. We'll just do one sort of class picture, as it were.
As soon as they get settled. My back is coming. Sorry.
Come in tight. Come in tight. And ladies and gentlemen, I have not introduced, he came a little late, William Claude Lyon IV, North Augusta, South Carolina. What do you need? Okay, everybody. Feel free to ask the eaters anything you like. Individual interviews will help you with anything you need. Thank you. And this concludes our event. We will see you all on the 4th of July tomorrow, high noon, Coney Island, actually 10:30 a.m. Thank you so much for coming.
Say hi. Pretty good?
Patience. Okay. You want to go forward, mommy? Go.
So with Joey not here, what's that mean?
I mean, Joey not being here obviously is a friend. It stinks because he's just Uncle Joey to the kids. But with that said, I think ultimately you have a competition, not a guy trying to set a record. So everyone who says they're not going to go, they're not going to watch, it's a paper champion. It's kind of nonsense. If you don't like it, you come eat more hot dogs than me because the bank doesn't care if there's an asterisk on the check or an asterisk on the belt because it's not going to be there. So ultimately one guy is going to be the champion of the world tomorrow, and that's what it's going to be. So it's an exciting contest.
So what's the goal for you and your wife tomorrow?
To eat more than everybody else on our respective stages, I guess. I think for Miki, it'd probably be to break her record of 48 and a half. For me personally, it'd probably be somewhere to be in that 55 to 63 range. If I do that, then I did my job. I can't play defense, so I can't really do too much about what everybody else is going to eat.
Thanks.
No worries.
How are you doing? How does this year feel though? All the changes.
I mean, it feels great. I try to block out as much as possible because my job is to show up on the 4th of July. Ultimately, my job is to show up and eat on the 4th of July. It's not to worry about what's going on around me because I can't play defense. So obviously, it's recognizable that Joey's not there. But with that said, Joey's a competitor just like everybody else. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. So he's not there, so you have all the other guys that are there. And it's going to be an exciting contest with 5 to 6 of us, realistically, fighting to the last few seconds to see who's going to be the world champion.
There's a sense of camaraderie in this type of competition. Are you looking forward to seeing it maybe again next year?
Yeah,
Does it make a difference for you to see your friends? Do you consider it that way?
At the contest, it doesn't make a difference. I just like seeing him on a personal level because Joey's a good dude. Like I said, he's Uncle Joey to my kids. So of course, there's that sense of camaraderie and friendship. But with that said, it doesn't matter if you're Joey, my wife, or my grandmother. When it comes down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, I don't even know that you're there. I'm there to complete. Compete, plain and simple. So that's it.
Good experience.
No worries. Thank you.
Nick.
Hi, how you doing? Joey's good.
Not like right now. I don't know. He likes all types of food. Maybe just not zucchini.
What's Nick's favorite food right now?
Rex, what's your favorite vegetable? Okay. That is a soundbite you couldn't pay for.
It is. I think that's at the top of the dietary pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
Nathan's famous.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's a secret vegetable.
It's going to have a little bit of a different feel this year because Joey isn't going to be in. I mean, it opens it up to the field like this,
Yeah.
and your husband is certainly one of the contenders. Does that make for a more exciting event?
Absolutely. And not even because I'm emotionally and just invested in Nick performing well. Even as a member of the crowd, even if somebody who's never heard of these guys, it's just going to be exciting to see a really tight competition with high personal best, high numbers. These 5 or 6 guys are going to be pushing each other for that belt, that title, that check, I mean, everything's up for grabs. And I think the contest might be won by a fraction of a hot dog. It might go into overtime. It's definitely going to be an exciting one, not one of this.
I want them to measure the final hot dog.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Debris is going to come into account. I mean, people have to stop eating as soon as it's 3, 2, 1, put down their hot dogs. The rules are going to be in full enforcement, and yeah, it's going to be a tight contest.
Outstanding. Mickey, thank you.
For those who haven't been on this stage, what's it like walking up there?
Chaos and excitement and all the things. I mean, you look at it, just the sea of people screaming and chanting your names. Like my wife and shot a bit. So,
We're looking forward to tomorrow. We're looking forward to tomorrow.
Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm looking forward to bringing home 10 belts. That's going to be the highlight of it all. I'm also looking forward to watching the guys a bit. It's going to be a really tight contest. Maybe 5 other contestants. We're going to see really high numbers. Winning numbers probably going to be high 50s, even into the 60s. I think the guys contest is going to be won by a fraction of a hot dog. It's possibly going to go into overtime. It's really going to be exciting. And as for my event, I'll just be excited to take home one more belt and keep my title for another year.
What do you do to prepare for the contest?
So I've done my practices. I've watched back my technique. I'll be fasting today, and tomorrow I just need to come in with a lot of energy and focus.
And how do you and your husband support each other in your competitive eating endeavors?
I
think it's just really nice to have somebody who understands what you're going through when you're fasting or anxious about, a hot dog practice or a contest itself. We push each other to be better, and we definitely motivate each other. He's my sparring partner for all my practices, so it's definitely an advantage.
And is your son following in both of your competitive eating footsteps?
No, he loves hot dogs, but no competitive eating in his future.
You're making sure of that.
Yeah, no. He chase other dreams. No bodybuilding and no competitive eating.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I guess even for me,
Now that Joey's not here.
Everybody on the stage. I don't show up to get second. I don't show up to be better than myself. I practice to be better than myself. I'm not here for a ninth place magenta participation trophy.
How many hot dogs do you plan to chow down?
I'd like to land in that 55 to 63 range.
Do you have any parting comments?
Just everybody show up. It'll be exciting.
All right. Can you spell your name?
NICKWEHRY.
All right. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Get the boom.
I think just as a responsible parent, I'm like, go the same friend.
And he's 3?
He'll be 3 on July 8th, so we're going to tell him that all the fireworks are for him.
This definitely has a different feel this year.
Think about it. It's crazy. You can't keep challenging. One more. Just a nice quote. One more. Yep.
Thank you.
Slide up there.
Yeah, of course.
Tomorrow might be a new champion. That's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the prospect of being the next champion?
もし次のチャンピオンだったらどういう気持ちですか？
なんだろう。今まで世界初になったことがないから何に関してもなんだろうな。なんだろうな。とにかくいろんな人にありがとうって伝えたい。
She's never been a champion for anything, so she just wants to say thank you to everyone. Yeah.
All right. So this isn't your first time in New York.
ニューヨークに初めてではないです。
Yeah, second time.
This is their second time, yeah.
Have you been to Coney Island for the competition?
Her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there last year.
Okay, what did you think?
去年はどうでしたか？
去年はとにかく緊張した。でも楽しかった。
She was really nervous last year, but it was really fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Tell me your name one more time.
Ebihara Mayoi.
Yeah, Ebihara Mayoi.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
So last year, raining, everything.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
He should be coming in. That's what he said. That's what he said to me. Oh, thanks.
Last name is Booker. B-O-O-K.
No one knows who's going to win. So we'll see what happens. All right, can I ask a question? Just explain what's the controversy with Joey Chestnut and what exactly happened? Why is he not competing this year?
So always with the hot dog contest, the one exclusivity clause is that you can't represent a rival hot dog brand. And this year, Joey Chestnut came to us, and his management team had secured a rival endorsement with a plant-based hot dog. So that created a real problem with exclusivity, and we got at an impasse, and we couldn't solve it. And then the media blew up on it. However, Nathan's and Major League Eating just conceded on that. We said, look, the fans want you, we want you there, and I think you probably want to be there. That's what he said. So let's just do it. Let's see if we can figure this out. We still couldn't come to a contract with his people, but he's always welcome. He will always be the greatest champion.
Okay. And what do you think is going to be, obviously he's absent today. What are you going to be looking for towards tomorrow? Last year, remember, it got rained out very, very much, and there was thoughts of even canceling the contest. How are you preparing for that for this year in regards to that? Because we were hearing conditions could change on July 4th. There's thoughts of rainstorms. How are you preparing for that?
Well, anytime you're going to hold an outdoor event in the heat of the summer, you run into the problem. Shut down, and the entire crowd leaves. We are going to hold the contest on a few tables inside Nathan's. It's happening. It will always happen on the 4th of July. However, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll have a good contest tomorrow. I think we'll have good weather. What I'm looking for right out of the gate, is this a problem?
No, it's okay.
What I am looking for right out of the gate is to see whether or not James Webb, who goes out quickly at the beginning of the contest, to see whether he can establish a big enough lead that it's hard for the other eaters to catch up. So that's really going to be the question. Then the question is, Jeffrey Esper always eats very consistently. Does Jeffrey go consistent and then James Webb slow down? Right, so those are the things I'll be looking for during the contest.
What are you looking forward towards Nick Weary tomorrow? What are you looking forward to?
Would you put Bryson or George as before you go. You don't mind.
Uh-oh. You're okay.
He didn't drop the hot dog. That's all that matters.
He's good. You all right?
Yeah,
you're good.
Oh, man.
We can flex.
Here we go.
So let's break down the numbers. One record is 76 in 10 minutes. Oh, thank you. All right, what are you doing? We're going to break down let's break down the numbers. So we're on here for, you know what? A little walk right here with the,
Saturday. I can do what I was doing.
stick now. Well, the world record is on the Thank you so much. And we're rolling. This will be great, too.
Because right now this is like quiet, so I'm like, loud.
Oh, no, that's separate order. It's got all the
Yep, 1, 2, yep.
One of us is just wired.
Yep, 1, 2, yep. Okay, yep, 1, 2, yep.
Okay, I love gym. So eating in gym, to balance those two lifestyles, it's the funnest thing ever. I wake up in the morning, I smash the gym, I go and smash lunch, go and hit the gym and have a sleep. Like, it's a pretty good life. Like, you know what I mean? It's fun.
When you say you have to stretch your stomach, what does that exercise look like? Is that just eating a ton?
So I do a lot of
thing you do.
yeah. So like I got a baseball and a foam roller, and I do a lot of stretching, and then like I'll go to a buffet. God bless America, and your range of buffets and your all-you-can-eat places. I just go there, sit there for like 2 hours, and I eat until I can feel like a physical stretch in my stomach.
So you stretch your actual stomach muscles with the foam roller, and then you go eat a ton of food.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's wild.
It's fun. It's a good job.
And so you were a professional soccer player in Australia?
Yes.
How long did you play professional soccer for?
From the age of 16 to 27.
Wow, okay.
And then I got into bodybuilding. I was really into my gym.
Okay.
And then the gym kind of turned me into like massive cheat meals and stuff. And then cheat meals got me into competitive eating.
Okay.
And now I'm here with you guys.
Okay. What team did you play for in Australia?
So I played for Marconi Stallions, Sydney United. You guys probably have never heard of them. But in Australia, they were kind of a big deal once upon a time.
Pat.
Yeah.
Where in Australia are you from?
Sydney.
Okay, wonderful. Great. Well, thank you very much for chatting.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And just you said your personal best is how many hot dogs?
47.
47. Okay. And they mentioned you've been training for the last 6 months or competing for the last 6 months in preparation for this competition.
Yeah, so like, look, the last 12 months, I wanted to give this everything I've got, just to see, look, coming from Australia, our competitive eating is not as big as America, so to mix it with the big boys, I needed it. And the last 12 months has been really great for me. Since I ate 47, I've won like 8 contests, broken 6 world records, and I've been training really hard the last couple of weeks for this, so man, I want to give it everything I got and see how we go.
And how does it feel to be called, the favorite tomorrow?
Look, firstly, it's exciting, but it's also strange. Like, 2 years ago, no one knew my name, right? Last year, I think I earned a little bit of respect, but this year to be amongst it, like even talking to you guys, it's an awesome feeling, and embrace it. Like, I'm from Australia, man, like, it's 4th of July tomorrow. I'm in New York City, like, embrace the opportunity, like, take it for what it is, smile, laugh, and man, I get to smash some hot dogs.
And whether you win or not, what are you going to do July 5th?
July 5th, I'll be sleeping all day. Honestly, I'll be getting out of bed at maybe 4 p.m. But it'll be earned. It'll be deserved.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
And will you be back in Australia on January 4th when it feels like this there?
Hopefully not, man. I'm not a summer guy. I'm so glad the weather is so nice today. Like, this is optimum weather, right?
This is great.
Yeah, so like I'm hoping to stay. Hey, adopt me. I want to be American, guys. I'm working on it.
You might think twice.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Mr. Webb.
Yes.
Tell me your first and last name just for the count.
James Webb.
James Webb. What's your personal best?
47 hot dogs and buns.
Okay. I'm going to answer questions to me if you don't mind. I'm John from the Associated Press.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Dude, as an Aussie, you have this upbeat attitude. You know what you're doing. You're a competitor. Used to be in professional sports. I mean, and you still are in that way. What's it like to be here? And this is a very Americana moment.
This is awesome.
Aussie, how does that feel?
This is awesome. I'm excited. To be honest, I understand what 4th of July means to America. To be an Aussie, being a part of that, it's an honor. But at the same time, my competitive streak, I want to show you Americans what us Aussies are made of.
All right. I mean, as a competitive football player, then a bodybuilder, how does that competitive spirit take you into this contest?
Definitely helps. Discipline, routine, things like that. You need to be a good competitive eater. But also, like, I love training. So, like, tomorrow I'm going to smash, hopefully, 55 hot dogs. That's probably about 10,000 calories. It's going to take me a couple of days to work that off, but to wake up on the 5th and go to the gym, it's not a chore for me. I look forward to my gym, my training, so it's a cool balance, trying to balance 2 opposite lifestyles. It's really fun.
Are you living the dream doing this?
I will never complain another day in my life.
All right. What do you think your chances are of winning that belt tomorrow? It'd be the first time to see a new name next to that belt in this competition.
It'll also be a first Australian. Look, I'm going to give it everything. It's going to be fierce. It's going to be tough. It's going to be awesome to be a part of. And look, let the best man win.
All right. Now, the last question. Elephant in the room is that Joey's not going to be there tomorrow. If you take it, or if Nick takes it, do we want to see Joey back the next time around? Like, do you want to compete against the champ's champ?
To be honest, we always want to compete against the best. To be the best, you got to compete with the best, right? Joey has set standards that no one can adhere to right now. We're all fighting to be on that level, so, man, I hope Joey comes back, to be fair. I really hope he was there tomorrow. Like, that's how you get better, by competing with the best. So, regardless who wins tomorrow, they deserve that in their own right. But hopefully we get to compete with Joey again.
All right. Actually, one more question. As the Aussie, for all the folks who tune in, they want to see Joey, they want to see him eat an ungodly amount of hot dogs, but he's not going to be here. What message do you have to all the fans out there who are going to be disappointed not to see Joey, but there's still going to be a hot dog contest? What message do you have to send to them?
I just want to say, I think tomorrow you're going to see something change, and you're not going to be disappointed anymore.
Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right.
I've been following you for a while. You've got a record down in Charleston that I've had my eye on.
Oh, yeah. I think somebody went in. I think someone beat it recently.
Because I did the math, and it's already like 13.
What? You think? Yeah, it was tasty. It was fun. I could have kept going.
You were just like
40 and 40. Yeah.
Actually, we photo you doing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was nervous. He was like, you
I don't have any pictures of myself for some of these, and then like
George
I
never sent you like,
Chuggers, the one